All right, we are ready to get started. Calling the Committee on Audit to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll and also check in on your tablets.
Commissioner Wilson. Commissioner Colleen has requested an excuse. Commissioner Garza.
Here.
Commissioner Ahmad.
Present.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
I'm present, thank you.
Chair Dobb.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Great, thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
Just a couple quick things. We, with our retirement of our Auditor General, Marcy Coro, we now have Deputy Auditor General Vandy Otis in charge. And we have also some promotions in our audit department that I'm gonna let Vandy announce, because I know Tequila and Crystal had promotions, but I'm not sure if anyone else, so I don't want to leave anyone out. So Vandy, if you just want to kind of
Sure.
update everyone.
Vandy Otis, Deputy Auditor General, and we have Tequila and Crystal were recently promoted to audit managers, and we also have Kristen that was recently promoted to supervisory auditor.
Yeah, can you guys stand or raise your hands? Okay. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you. Okay, great. All right, next item.
Moving to item C, approval of the August 12th, 2026 meeting minutes.
It's been moved by Commissioner Garza, supported by the ghost of Tim Colleen. Do we have a tablet that's been?
I'll second.
Okay. Supported by Commissioner
Ahmad.
Thank you. I'm gonna practice that. Any discussion on the meeting minutes? Okay, hearing none, please vote. All in favor? We're just having all sorts of technical difficulties today. We're just gonna have some patience and I'll wait for our. Okay.
Yes.
All right, now please vote.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on. Vandy, did you want to start with item 1 or 2?
We can start with item 1.
Item 1. Okay, let's move on to item 1, please.
Item 1, under new business, forwarding a copy of the Office of Legislative Auditor General's Financial Assessment Limited Review Report for the Wayne County Land Bank Corporation audited financial statements for the fiscal year ended September 30, 2025.
Okay, turn this over to our Deputy Auditor General.
Okay, Vandy Otis, Deputy Auditor General, and I would like for staff and our guests to introduce themselves. So if you can come up.
Please join us. Oh, yeah. There's one microphone that doesn't work, but I don't think that's it. You're good.
Maxwell Andrews, Legislative Auditor 3.
Sandra Allen, Legislative Auditor 3.
Anthony Cartwright, Economic Development Director.
And we have for you today our financial assessment limited review of the Wayne County Land Bank Corporation.
Okay.
And I'll turn it over to Sandy for the presentation.
Good morning. A little background. The Wayne County Land Bank was incorporated in October 2026 under the provisions of Section 5 of Article 3 and Section 28 of Article 7 of the Michigan Constitution of 1963 and the Land Bank Fast Track Act. Under these provisions, an intergovernmental agreement between the Wayne County Treasurer and the Michigan Land Bank Fast Track established the Land Bank as a separate legal entity and public body to acquire, manage, and dispose of interests in public tax-reverted property, foster development of that property, and promote economic growth. The Wayne County Land Bank is a public corporation that is supported in whole or in part by public funds and subject to generally accepted accounting principles. It also consists of a governing body of 5 members: the Wayne County Treasurer, 3 appointments made by the Wayne County Executive, and 1 appointment made by the Wayne County Commission. Annual revenues are generated through the collection of 50% tax-reverted property taxes and sales of inventory. The land bank had no budget appropriation for funding from Wayne County in fiscal years 2016 through 2025 and does not expect to budget for such funding for the fiscal year ending 2026. The independent external auditors report, the Land Bank Corporation received an unmodified opinion, that's a clean opinion, on the audited financial statements for the fiscal year ended September 30th, 2025 from Plant Moran. They also reported no instances of non-compliance, significant findings, or disagreements with management. Regarding financial highlights, total assets increased $5.6 million in fiscal year 25. The increase in total assets was due to the purchase of multiple rights of refusal properties, while total liabilities decreased from $700,000 to $209,000 in fiscal year 25. The total net position for fiscal year 25 was approximately $18 million, which was an increase of approximately $6 million or 50% from fiscal year 24. Total revenues increased by approximately $1.7 million, and program expenses decreased by approximately $131,000 or 4.4%. This increase in total revenues resulted from an increase in grant revenue reimbursements and sales of parcels in fiscal year 25. Our conclusion and recommendations. Based on our limited review of the external auditor's opinion, the financial statements present fairly in all material respects the financial position of the governmental activities and general fund of the Wayne County Land Bank Corporation as of September 30th, 2025, and the changes in its financial position for that year in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. We recommend that the OAG's Financial Assessment Limited Review Report of the Wayne County Land Bank Corporation's financial statements for the fiscal year ended September 30th, 2025, be forwarded to the Wayne County Commission for receipt and filing. And I'll turn it over for questions.
Okay, thank you. Before we do questions, can we, does the department have any response?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
I think we spoke about the land bank at the whole economic development budget hearing.
Okay, great. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Cartwright, good morning.
Good morning.
I do have a question, actually three, but one is, do we know the status of the appointment for the vacancy on the land bank, the board? I know there was a vacancy that was.
It's actually going to be my seat. So I'm still technically the executive director right now.
Okay.
So as soon as that switches over, I'll probably be appointed to the board. 'Cause
Okay.
normally that seat is the economic development director's seat.
Okay.
So by me doing the dual role, we just kind of left that seat vacant. For
Okay.
a minute. Yeah.
Awesome. And then I guess I have two. The second question is there, what's on the horizon with such a hefty balance that you have? Any thoughts on some of the things that you're looking to do in this upcoming year?
Yeah, well, that balance is kind of counterintuitive. That balance is not significant of what the actual balance is.
Oh.
Most of that balance is inventory. We hold inventory at 2 times SEV, but we only sell inventory at SEV. So when we sell a property, the balance goes down significantly because, like I said, we're holding it at 2 times. We're selling it at SEV for our right of refusal properties. And for other properties, we sell anywhere between $500 and $2,500. So those values come down tremendously. I think cash in the land bank is a little under $2 million. So that's actual cash. So we work to figure out programs with that cash. Right now, we are in the process of doing a rehab program where we're rehabbing homes in certain communities, and we're going to probably be done with that next month. These are beautiful, beautiful homes. I'll try to get you guys by these homes, especially the ones that are in your communities,
Please.
when we get them done.
Okay.
And we're going to be selling them at 80% AMI, 80% market value, and they're definitely going to be the best homes on the block.
Thank you. I look forward to that list. I know you have several in District 5, I'm sure.
Actually, no, because Detroit Land Bank has their own homes.
No, it's okay. Well, we'll come to my colleague's district, Mr. Wilson. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Perhaps this is a rhetorical inquiry, or maybe it's for the collective edification of the audience. But in any event, limited review report, can you sort of expound on why it's a limited review versus a full review?
Yes, in the
Thank
past,
you.
in the
Thank
past, we've done, full engagements for the financial assessments and, for the financial statements. And we determined that usually they weren't in compliance with, generally accepted accounting principles. So for that reason, we started doing limited reviews.
The last part, could you repeat that, please?
Yeah, for that reason, because generally an external auditor goes out and audit these entities. And based on our work in the past, we determined that usually they follow generally accepted accounting principles. And then because of that reason, we decided to do limited reviews on these engagements.
Okay, so this is customary, limited reviews?
It has been, I think, for the last few years.
Okay.
In the past, we've done more extensive work.
Right.
But we always found that they follow generally accepted accounting principles.
Okay. Thank you, Vandy. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sure. So just to follow up on Commissioner Wilson's question, if there was something that you found like in this limited review, or if a commissioner or someone tipped you off on maybe something that was going on in the land bank, would that trigger a full audit, and you would go ahead with that?
Yes, if something came to our attention, we can do more extensive work,
Okay.
audit engagement, a performance engagement. And if there was a particular, division or program within the land bank, we could also, do a performance audit on that particular division or program within the land bank.
Okay, great. Any further questions on this item? Okay, can I get a motion? We have a motion to receive and file and motion by Commissioner Garza, support by Commissioner Wilson. Please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Great. Okay, thank you for joining us today. All right, let's move on to the next item.
Item 2, forwarding a copy of the Office of Legislative Auditor General's Financial Assessment Limited Review Report for the Health Choice of Michigan audited financial statements for the fiscal years ended September 30, 2025 and 2024.
Okay, turn this over to our audit team.
Okay, I would like to invite our guests to come up to the table and introduce themselves. From Health Choice of Michigan.
Hello.
Neil Johnson, Director.
Oh, that one's
That's
not
the one that
working.
doesn't
Can you
work.
use that one?
Good morning, Keneal Johnson, Director of Health, Human and Veteran Services.
Hi, good morning. Stacy Irvin of Health Choice.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And I would like to turn it over to Max to go over our presentation.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start off with the summary of the background. Health Choice of Michigan was formed in 1992 by Wayne County under Minnesota Health Corporation Act of 1987. Its purpose was to create a public health corporation, a healthcare corporation, focused on advancing and promoting the health and welfare of residents in Wayne County. Through a variety of programs and a network of contractors, Health Choice provides access to reasonable price medical, dental, and pharmacy care to uninsured low-income workers. Personnel and administrative support to manage the program is provided through an intergovernmental agreement between Health Choice of Michigan and the county. The terms of the agreement began October 1st, 2023, and continued through September 30, 2025. The county continues to provide support through a new agreement effective from October 1st, 2025 through September 30, 2027. Next point is the independent internal auditors report and letters, pages 2 and 3 of the OIG's report. Gregory Terrell Company, independent external auditors, issued an unmodified opinion on the audited financial statements for fiscal year ended September 30, 2025. Unmodified opinion refers to a clean opinion. The auditors reported no deficiencies in internal controls or instances of noncompliance requiring reporting. There were also no significant findings or disagreement with management. In respect to the financial highlights, pages 3, 4 of the OIG's report, net position increased by approximately $3.2 million or 20% over the prior year, primarily due to an increase in total assets. Total assets increased from $21.9 million to $23.4 million. Operating revenues increased by approximately $3.1 million, and this is mainly from higher grant revenue and healthcare premiums. Expenses totaled $19.9 million, a slight decrease from the prior year. Actual revenues were approximately $745,467 over the final budget revenues, while actual expenses were approximately $1,207,903 less than the budgeted. Next section is our conclusion recommendation. Based on our limited review, nothing came to our attention that caused us to believe the financial report, including the audited financial statements of Health Choice of Michigan, are not presented in conformity with generally accepted accounting principles. It's our recommendation that the OIG's financial assessment limited review report of Health Choice of Michigan financial statements for fiscal year ended September 30, 2025, be forwarded to the Wayne County Commission for receipt and filing. This concludes my presentation.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Does the department have any response before we
Not-
go to questions?
Not at this time.
Okay, great. Questions? Commissioner Peterson, Mayberry?
Thank you. Just one question. Director Johnson, what type of assets are we talking about in healthcare coverage? I see the increase in cash equivalents, and prepaid assets, but what type of assets can we expect in a program like Health Choice?
That would be from our,
Is your microphone on?
yes.
Okay.
That would be from our premiums.
On the premiums. So the assets would basically be we're not talking physical assets anywhere because this just isn't a brick and mortar type of.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Madam Chair.
Yes,
Thank you,
Commissioner.
Madam Chair. Was this a limited report too?
Yeah.
Because you said limited, but I don't see it here. It says limited.
It's the financial assessment limited review. And if you look on the transmittal as well as our report on the transmittal on the right under the title.
What page is?
So on the first page, it should be on the, yeah.
Oh, to the letter to the chair. You mean?
Yes.
Okay. In the letter.
Yeah.
Where? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's basically the same
Yes, it's a
type of
financial assessment
review as the.
And we do limited analytical procedures. We also have limited inquiries with management. And, we recalculate all the figures that's within our report.
Is this the first year to be limited with Health Choice or? has
No.
It's been like
It's
this?
been this way for the last few years or so.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay. All right, we're all set. Can I get a motion? Oh, okay, so you have a motion by Commissioner Ahmed, supported by Commissioner Wilson. Please vote.
Motion carried.
Okay, great. Thank you for joining us today. Right, let's move on to the next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I have none. Next item.
G, public comments.
Is there anyone here who wishes to make a comment to the committee on audit in person? On the phone, on Zoom? Anyone on Zoom? Okay, any emails?
No emails were
We do
received.
that. Second call for public comments. Third and final call for public comments. Hearing none. Next item.
Adjournment.
So motion and support. Any objections? All right, we are now adjourned. Thank you.
You.